G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. I have been wanting to make this mold for ages and I finally did it. Look, it's got built-in druzy clusters like islands. They look like little islands. So this is my island mold and I'm going to use it today for the first time. So what I want to achieve is I want to be able to really see the crystals, okay? Made these from real druzy crystals, amethyst type crystals, and I want to be able to see the crystals, like the shimmer of the crystals. So it's going to be a really transparent resin going in, but I thought, where's the one I want? This one. I thought I'll just give it a touch of like a aqua. I love this. This is my favorite. I love this aqua. This is part of the Let's Resin holographic glitters. So that's the aqua one. Comes with 6. I think there's gold and silver and pink and purple, blue, black. Anyway, I'm using the aqua today. So what I want to do is I want to have a little bit of a shimmer, but like I said, I want to keep the interior translucent, transparent, with just a touch of aqua ink, which I'll do later. But the first thing I want to do is I just want to brush the edges and just see what that looks like. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go in here and brush the edges. I'm not terribly fussed if a little bit of the glitter falls on the base, because you know it's going to do that. But I thought that it'd look nice if it just had that little bit of a shimmer. Look at this, I'm dirtying my brand new mold up the sides there. If you didn't want it to go on the base after after you've done it, you can get some tape and go around, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to go around there. I guess if you had a little bit more time and you were a little bit fastidious, is that the word, fastidious? Maybe you wouldn't go on the bottom and just do the sides. Maybe, but you know, I'm always hurrying because you know I got you guys watching. So anyway, I'll do this first one real quick. I'm going to lean forward so I can see where I'm going on the sides here. On the sides, make sure I'm going up the sides. So this coaster mold is 12 centimeters wide by 1 centimeter deep. Not exactly sure what that is in inches. I'd have to go and have a look. Oh gosh. So if you wanted to, if you didn't want to, you know, have some splashies there, you could just do that. Clean up your edges. So not hard to do. I don't mind if a little bit goes on, but probably don't want so much on it, on the base. Anyway, it's going to take me a little while to do this, so I will come back to you once I've done all of these. Just the side, just the inner edge there, and then yeah, I'll show you what I'm going to do next. All right. All right, I found a better way of doing this. I've got a piece of card and I've put it in there, and then I'm just gonna do this. I'm making too much mess the other way. Like seriously, I should have thought about that before I started, but you don't realize until you make a start if things are going to work or not work. So I'm just pushing that paper sort of over. There's my little island under there. Let's push a little bit of card towards the edge, like so. And I think this will work better. Not so much, well, not that it worked the other way, it's not working, it's just that this way is going to have less cleanup to do. Clean up aisle 5. There we go. See, it's better. I've still got some on the outside here, but it's better. I'm going to have to spend some time cleaning that one. That's for sure. All right, so I'm going to do the other two and then I'll come back to you. So I've done that. much easier to do with a bit of card. Now the other thing I wanted to do was the same just around the inside here of each of these little druzy pendants. How gorgeous are these, hey? There's 5 of them, 5 little druzy pendants. It's going to go around the edge because the edges are smooth, and then that druzy is in the center. It's a much more fine druzy in the pendants than it is for the islands. Go around those as well. Just around the edges. Alright, I'll just finish those off for you. I have mixed up 2 cups of resin. This is the Platinum Rivet Table resin, and I'm going to use my favorite alcohol ink here for the color. It's Ranger, called Turquoise. Now I want it barely colored, so I'm going to start with 3 drops. It's going to look darker in this cup anyway, this jug I should say, because it's deeper. But I want it ever so slightly tinged aqua. I don't want it too dark. And I always struggle with putting too much colour in. Make sure that it's all off the sides, that you haven't got any bits of streakiness happening. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Like I said, it does look darker in here. But I just want, because I don't want clear. Because you know how sometimes over time resin can go a bit yellowy over time. But if you put just a dash of a colour in, whether it's pink or blue or aqua or whatever, then you know, your resin will always stay looking amazing. So let's just have a little look and see what that's, if I've got any colour on that. No, there's nothing. Look, I'm just going to do one more because I like the number 5, and that'll be it. So I'm going to leave this now to sit for 10 minutes or so, just so that the bubbles can rise up to the top and I can pop them before I pour it in. So we'll do that. We'll just leave that there for a little while and let those bubbles come to the top. It's not going to flash cure. This resin takes 2 days to set up, so you don't have to worry about it getting hot and flash curing. It'll be just fine in there for 10 minutes. So I will come back to you then. All right, I'm going to give that a bit of a squirt with some 100% isopropyl alcohol, and I'm going to pour onto my stick. Whoops. And just let the resin flow over the little island. There's a bubble there, but that's okay. I'll get it. Oh no, don't spray again with alcohol, because you don't want alcohol on the top, okay? Because it can leave like a watermark sort of a look. It's probably best not to do it. Kind of like an oil slick, the alcohol. Okay, that's looking good. That one needs a bit more. Actually, I'm not going to do the alcohol, just in case it kind of floats up to the top or something. Let's not do it. But we will pour onto the stick to avoid splashing and making bubbles. I'll come back. That one needs a little bit more. I'll come back. Let's do this one. Oops, I think I just stuck the bottom of the jug into the resin on the side there. Oh gosh, I hope I've made enough. Oops, you're a bit full, aren't you? Oh, I know. Take a bit out. A bit full. Okay, you need a bit more. It's a pretty colour, you guys. I'm happy with the colour. Happy with the colour. Now I can see there's a few little bubbles caught in there, so I'll just get them in a minute with my little my little tool. Make sure we go over the islands. Okay. Oops, oops. Oh, I'm not used to being on something. It moved. It moved. Okay, now these little things are really handy. They've got the cotton bud things on the ends. They're good for going in and squishing bubbles out. See? Squish, squish, squish. Pushing it in. Actually, the two that I sprayed with alcohol don't have any bubbles. And then these two that I didn't spray with alcohol have got bubbles trapped in here. Which is okay. I mean, I can see them and I can get them out. It's just those two don't have it. So the alcohol definitely does break the surface tension and stop those bubbles getting stuck. Certainly does. This one needs a little bit more. And then I'm just going to pour a bit into, I don't know why I'm doing this left-handed, because I've got the stick in my right hand. Stop! Hopefully these are going to be really pretty. These aren't something, well, these particular ones, because they're going to be clear, you can't really stick a bail on them because then you'll see the bail. But you can certainly drill through in the pointy end and just, you know, put a little clasp. What are those little clasps called that have got the little hook on each end and you just snap it in? What are those called? They would be perfect for it, like a little silver one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Overflowing. I'm overflowing. No. Quick, put some paper towel over it, catch it. Best way to do it. Just catch it. Put some paper towel over the top. Probably should have poured it into a little paper cup because I have much more control over resin when it's in a little paper cup. Comes out pretty fast out of a big jug there, doesn't it? Oh gosh, this one as well. Just put a little bit of paper towel over the top. Catch the top there. Easily fixed. It's not a drama. Who wants drama in their lives? Not me. Not I, said the fly with a twinkle in his eye. All right, little torch. Oh, this is the one that's run out. I do have a long net little lighter thingy. No, but I don't like doing that because when I do this, the flame comes up and it can catch my glove. So let's not do that, shall we? Let's not do that. Oh, I'm just going to grab my other little lighter from the other side of the table. You've got to be really careful when you've got gloves on, like, you know, because of flames. You do have to be careful. Just getting those little surface bubbles there. Actually, you're a bit of glitter. Come out. All right, so basically that's it, you guys. A little bit more glitter. A little bit of glitter that's on the sides, got it floated across the top, but that's okay. Now, the other thing that you can do is if you want something really clear, like I do, and I don't want bubbles, just grab your torch, your flashlight, whatever you want to call it, and you shine it into your resin, and you can see very easily where your bubbles are. So definitely should have sprayed. Definitely spray with alcohol, you guys. Definitely. Like, it's so much easier. I mean, there's a couple there just on the top, but nothing nearly like what this one's got. Can you guys see that? See the bubbles there? So yeah, just grab yourself a little flashlight and you can see them. You can see little bubbles that are clinging to the edges. Makes it really easy to see your bubbles. All right. Now, yep, it's going to take 2 days to cure. If I can work out how to plug this in, I will, and maybe it'll cure faster, but for this time being, it's going to take 2 days to cure. So just pop a little bit in. I'm going to see which one needs a little bit more. I've still got a tiny bit in there, and add a bit more. But that is just what I was looking for. You know, clear waters off Tahiti, Fiji, Vanuatu, clear, crystal clear waters with just a tints of blue. Aqua. That's what I was going for. All right, I'll see you guys in 2 days. Wish me luck. Right, so it's been a couple of days. These have set. Finally. I don't like having to wait 2 days to unmold something. I'm so used to my Platinum 360 Plus that I can just do the project, unmold in the same day. All right, let's get these out though. I love that noise, that crunching noise like that. I love it. Do you want to hear? Do you want to hear it? Oh, did you see? You weren't supposed to peek. Love the noise it makes. Last one. Crunch, crunch. All right, now we've also got these little dudes to do. So we'll just get them out as well. A little bonus pendants. Come out nice and easily. I do want to do another one of these in like a dark smoky grey, or maybe like a dark burgundy. I think would look amazing as well. I think these just lend themselves to having that clarity, that transparency. I think it's just so different, so unusual for a mold. Let me just pop this down, and then we've got that to do as well. But we'll look at these first, shall we? All right. I'll move everything out of the way so that we can concentrate. Now, this, obviously this was the side that we poured on. So you could have that as the top of your coaster, or if you wanted to, you could use the other side like that. Either way works. You could put your, still heaps of room to put your cup on there like that. But I wanted to show you these amazing sparkly druzy crystal effects that you get from that. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. I just love it. I love druzy crystals. I know those ring lights are a bit annoying. So there's that one. But yeah, you could have it that way, or you could have it that way. That's what the side looks like with that holographic powder that I dusted on there. I don't know that it brings a whole lot to the party. It just makes it look a little bit darker on the outside. Probably, I don't know, have them that way. I like them that way. So that's the first one. This is the second one. That's the shape there. They've all got slightly different shapes. Hopefully you can see the sparkle. Hopefully you can. It's a bit hard to see on camera, isn't it? And the other one, do they look like islands to you? Hope so. I think they look like islands. I love them. I don't know which way I'd use it actually. I really like the texture and the shine that you get on this side. But, I mean, you could use it that way as well, couldn't you? Either way. Either way. Now, a lot of people say to me, can you fill these in? No. Well, I guess you could physically fill them in, but then you'd just have a piece of resin like this. You'd lose all that gorgeous, crystally, druzy, light reflecting or refracting whole idea of the piece. So no, I wouldn't. Probably just have them up like that. That's the last one. Catching the light. There you go. So pretty. All right. Now, these little dudes. Look at those. They're so cute, aren't they? Little pendants. Also got a bit of overflow there. I'll have to file that off. A little bit of overflow. I can just pick it off. There we go. That's those. It's textured. So there's 5 different ones. I have done these previously with my other mold. I'll just grab one. That's it there. And I dusted it with the same holographic powder on the side as I did with these. So that's the difference. I do have a mold that's just these. But if you buy this this mold, you get these ones for free. So it's like a little bonus for you. Right, so that's those. Now let's just get our little puffy hearts out, shall we? As well. Don't you love this colour? It's just gorgeous. I love it. All right, 1 and 2. All right, here we go. There, yeah, look at that. It's so pretty. So you don't get, because they're clear, you know, you don't get that really dramatic effect of the holographic glitter as you would if you were doing black, but I wasn't after that. I was just after that little hint. You can see rainbows in there. It's really pretty. Just after that little hint of sparkle. So there you go. That's them. And that's me done. Ta-da! Hopefully you've enjoyed that video. So if you're after something like a beachy type of coaster, this is definitely the way to go, because as you can see your table underneath it, through it, and it just lends itself to that gorgeous watery island Vanuatu kind of look. If you wanted to, you could do really beachy. You could put sand in here. You could do waves, you know, little shells, all kinds of things. There's so much you could do. So, I've got so many more videos to do with these. I love this mold. I do. It's so unique. All right. I will link it for you down in the description. If you want one, you can grab one. Otherwise, I will see you all for the next video. Okay. Take care, guys. Love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.